top of the morning to you. I am Rory, and this is...
I am Liz.
And we are doing a 10-day countdown. On our 10th day, we saw the introduction trailer, and now we are watching the official gameplay reveal.
All right, so we're definitely going to go through and talk about our reactions to it when we saw it the first time.
Yeah.
So let's get started. This is definitely the one that really was like, okay, I'm a little hooked.
Well, this Hogwarts game, even though it's already selling out and all that, it's got a very, very large competitors coming out this year. The new Star Wars game's coming out where you pick your own path, just like this Hogwarts Legacy.
That's true. And we'll definitely have to look at that as well. It'll be fun to look at those. Yeah, this is the one where I was like, oh, there's going to be a storyline. Like, I was really like, okay. And seeing this, I was like, what?
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
And then this is where, like, all the details started coming in.
I wonder if you can actually, like, you know how that troll broke through it? I wonder if you can do that in the game. Or, like, you can break through the walls and all that.
Well, I think so. I think it's part of, like, a quest or something like that. So, and I'm pretty sure that's in Hogsmeade. That happens, I think.
School of witchcraft and wizardry with a unique ability to manipulate powerful ancient magic.
This is where I was definitely excited in the sense of, oh my gosh, I get to explore the castle. I was like, yeah.
Look at the elves, I think. No, those are
the goblins, yeah.
But before you can study magic and begin to solve these mysteries, you must create the witch or wizard you want to be.
And I loved seeing this part. Like, because we'll get to be us at Hogwarts.
I just really hope that they have a skirt that can go in their head.
Oh yeah, they definitely, like, all the character making menus, they definitely had where you can put so much, which I am super excited about.
As you were starting Hogwarts late as a 5th year.
So you are the new student.
You'll begin your studies attending charms.
Well, that's part of the mystery, so we'll find that out. Like, why are we starting our 5th year?
Oh, hello, class. Please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Shall we begin? Welcome.
Going to class is going to be fun. I really, it seems like they did really try to make that part a really big part.
I wonder if you can skip class.
Well, they did it where they're not going to have, like, a schedule. Like, you're not going to have a schedule set.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought about that too, but I was like, I can only imagine that would have been really hard to kind of get out those details.
Alright, let's watch this.
You may begin.
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, this little demo of that really said to me, like, I'm actually going to try the combat, because honestly, I wasn't going. I was like, oh, I'll explore the castle and do, like, the classes. But then when I saw the combat, I was like, okay, I'll do the combat. It doesn't look bad. I mean, you know, we'll find out when we actually play, but that really did, like, okay,
I thought of a really funny idea. If you screw up on a potion and drink it for one of them, you explode.
Rory,
and it's instant.
Rory, I don't know. It would be kind of funny if they did, like, what Dark Souls did. You die.
You die.
You die.
That would be really cool, actually.
I can't wait to see all these places. Like, when the books came out, like, it was like you just imagined all this stuff.
But you know what I think would be a really cool way of doing, like, death and if you die? So, like, when you die, have you seen on how, like, they teleport when it's like they go into a circle? And they're like,
oh yeah,
it's like a little vortex, and that's what happens.
No, you have thought way too much of that part.
Okay, so it looks like you can grab books.
Well, and I do know, like, some people who got to play the demo, they did say even those little games, those little mini games were fun. So,
Oh, okay.
and they were definitely gamers.
Opportunities for adventure abound in the area surrounding Hogwarts.
I wonder.
The
Oh, that'd be
magical
cool.
abilities you learn to master through your schoolwork
I can't
will
wait
soon become
to
tested
explore
as you
like
unravel
all
a
of this.
dangerous
This will be
mystery
so fun.
by working alongside
I know. I
accomplished
remember like by this point I was like, there's so much, and
if the rumors of a mounting goblin
I don't know how we're just gonna get through it all. Like I'm definitely. Like me, I'm not going to try to like race through the storyline. I am not one of those who likes to race through storylines of games I really have decided to commit to. So I take a pretty long time.
I'm gonna race through the storyline in like the beginning and then hit the middle.
See, I
And then
always
start just going around and doing stuff.
see.
So
I
that way
always
I've
love
got
the
stuff to
beginning.
do.
Love the
And
beginning.
sinister witches and wizards, all willing to fight, even
Huh.
kill, to achieve their own goals. In fact, there's an uneasy alliance between the goblins.
Yeah, in combat, I'm usually pretty slow to get into because I like to find my stride with it. So,
I gave you a distraction. I just watched
just so I can figure out the algorithm.
your distraction.
Go through.
Is this
Like combat is not the most enjoyable for me on almost any game.
But this combat looks enjoyable.
Oh well, it does. No,
Cause-
it definitely does. There is combat I love to like. I love State of Decay 2 combat. Mostly because it's pretty fast. I know for some people they like Destiny and all those. I'm not a super big combat gamer, so
Like for instance, which speaking of, anyone that subs to my channel is about this, Hogwarts Legacy, Call of Duty, Naruto Naruto, and a ton of other new games.
yeah, he loves the combat.
I love the combat.
I'm the
So
micromanager.
if you want to see combat, and not only that, I can give you great loadouts for Warzone. I can help you, give you tips on Naruto Naruto. I can help you a lot. Just be sure whenever I'm live, ask in the comments what your question is. I will see it and answer it.
Me, I'm more of the micromanager gamer. Like, I love that kind of stuff. So me, I'm going to be spending a lot of time in like the room of requirements. Anytime I've played other games like State of Decay, I am all about the settlements, upgrades, things like that, saving the survivors.
No, I wonder.
So you can only imagine what I'll be doing on Hogwarts Legacy, which is saving a lot of animals and spending a lot of time upgrading that room of requirements.
Do you know how fun it would be if they had you in, like, once you finish the story, they gave you, like, a second thing where you can make your own world. Make your own thing.
I'm sure they've had to go through so many different ideas and scenarios.
Like, yeah, there's so many.
All right, now, I do have to say, like, seeing, like, some of this stuff that you can do with your wand, I am definitely, like, me personally, I am going to be a little more involved in the combat, just to see what it does.
Yeah, the combat's very interesting.
Yeah. And I really want to see how you can use your wand as a tool. Like, I really hope that they really put a lot into being able to use it as a real tool. I'm really hoping.
You'll have access to a deep set of upgrades.
That will be cool.
I like this. It's all about the upgrades.
Speaking of, my also on my channel, I will be doing Dying Light. I've already finished the story. I will redo it.
Decide which talents best fit your playstyle to allow you to.
I also saw that there's also going to be a lot of objectives in this, of even mysteries, which I'm glad. That's another thing I'm really into. I love like any mystery solving games, so I was glad to see that in here as well.
That will be cool.
Yeah. Now it's funny, like I really hope the crafting is efficient. I mean, I want it to be like really cool if you can make like rare things and stuff, but I do want it to be efficient because, you know, some games have been really clunky with their crafting, and sometimes I get frustrated with the crafting if it's like really like, oh my goodness, this is like too much to like do or collect, like of the same repetitive thing. So I'm hoping it's pretty efficient in this game.
That's cool. He like camouflage.
Yeah, all of that is
cool.
Oh, I love this kind of stuff with the creatures.
where you can use it.
That is
to
cool.
advantage.
Yeah. That, like, using the mandrake, like, yeah.
In Beast class, you will learn about a
My dad
variety
really
of
just
magical
said that
beasts
mine
you
though.
might encounter.
Yes, and there's a class on the magical beasts. I was like, yes.
Castle and its grounds.
The goal of today is to remind all of you
The flying.
maneuver on a broomstick.
More
I
Quidditch.
am interested in the flying. I think I would have been a little bit more interested in it if they did put in Quidditch. But even in the books, I wasn't like obsessed with the flying.
Quidditch has
Some
got to be
abilities may be
additional.
taught
It
to you by
has to.
students who become your
There's
friends.
no way.
As you develop relationships with these schoolmates, they can
I am excited that you are going to have like tutorials on the combat as well.
Over time,
Yeah.
you'll learn their stories.
This is our chance.
I know the first time I'm definitely not going to try to skip through the conversations. I'm really going to try to listen to her.
Has a kind heart and loves magical beasts.
I'm definitely going to spend a lot of time with her.
Yep.
What happens now?
Unafraid of detention or breaking the rules,
Sneaking in the restricted section again.
is Sebastian Sallow, a charismatic Slytherin
We've been over this, boy. Hobbits cannot reverse a curse.
with a troubling family secret.
Yep. Nope. That'll be.
The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
You'll meet these students and more as you explore common rooms, hallways between.
So I can't remember if we can have multiple companions. Like, can we just have like one at a time, or can we have more? Like the way Harry and Hermione and Ron were. You know, it was always the three of them.
Yeah. I wonder if you can. Like, I wonder if like it's an upgrade thing, where it's like one of those upgrades.
Yeah, I know. That'll be cool to find out. I just cannot wait to explore this room of requirement because you can tell that there's more to it. Like, every time I see a scene of it, I'm always like, oh, there's something I didn't see. Or, oh, what is that part?
Since you need to catch up to your peers,
Yeah, I wonder
the
how
room
far it'll
provides
go.
space for you to
Yeah, I
study
don't know.
I wonder if
private
it's like a
classes,
second.
brew
Yeah.
potions,
But
and
apparently,
upgrade
there's
gear.
supposed to be, like, more than one Vivarium.
Yeah.
So, for, like,
Helpful
different
house elf
types.
named Deke helps you discover vivariums that allow you to
Vivariums, look.
Yep.
They put plural. I never noticed that.
Dick isn't sure. Only one way to find out.
You can
wonder if we
freely
can find
customize
Dobby.
this space to reflect your
No,
personality
Dobby
and
wasn't around
magical
yet.
specialties.
I don't think. I mean,
What is Dobby? What's
Dobby's a house. Well, yeah, he's a house elf.
Can't they live pretty long?
Well, I don't know. I don't know enough about Dobby's story. Maybe
Yeah.
somebody in the comments can talk about that
Yeah,
because I have no idea. Like, I'm not. I've never really looked into the
Where loads of
whole
shops and
background
vendors
of
can
the
provide you with the supplies you require.
Hogwarts lore. And
Yeah.
From potion ingredients and recipes to seeds for
Alchemy
magical
will be
plants.
really cool.
I'm excited about the shops. I am excited about the shops, and apparently we'll be able to have a shop in, I think, Hogsmeade. I think I saw that. So I think you'll be able to open up your own shop. So
I wonder if we can have like more time.
You must avoid them
I have
or
no
defeat
idea.
them. As you explore, you'll find the
Yeah, I
world
hope the
surrounding
combat's
Hogwarts is alive
entertaining.
with activity,
Yeah, that would be
wonders,
very
and
fun.
areas
Yeah.
of unusual interest. As the school year progresses,
The
dynamic
smell will be
seasons and
cool.
climates will fill the sky.
I am
all the
so
climates.
glad that, yeah, I am excited that there's going to be seasons.
Because like in State of Decay, there's only day and night. It
Yeah.
may be rain
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
while.
Yeah, they're
Snow,
still
which
working
is
on
seasons.
that.
Be on the lookout for enchanting magical puzzles that may very well have been designed by Merlin himself.
Yep, the puzzles
And
are definitely
Merlin.
things like I'll be totally into. I'm really about the micromanaging strategy.
Some are corrupted by a mysterious dark magic, while others are at risk of poachers and their traps. If you're
Yep.
feeling benevolent, you can rescue them and restore them to health in the
I'll
room
be
of
like
requirement.
rescuing all of them. I really hope
Adventures
there's
beyond your
that they really
understanding.
thought that part through too. Like, I hope there are rare magical creatures. Like make it like really difficult to find certain ones or capture certain
Like
ones.
Red Dead,
Capture,
like-
save them.
Well, it's like in Red Dead, you have to go to the Snowy Mountains to get like the rarest horse, the fastest horse.
Yeah.
But then it's like you find a normal horse in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I really hope they thought, like, I really hope on that part, because I know there's going to be a lot of gamers like I am that are all about, like, the rescuing and very detailed on the animals.
Yeah.
Here, in Hogwarts Legacy.
On the dragons.
Dragon will be cool. We are very excited about this.
Super excited.
All right.
So, yeah, that was exciting.
What were your thoughts on it?
Well, my thoughts definitely, like, after I saw this, I was a little hooked. I was all like, okay, this is definitely not something to be like, well, we'll see. By the time I saw this gameplay, I was like, this is going to be a great game, like, of what I'm seeing so far. There were still a few things I was a little bit like, okay, still trying to be skeptical. It is really hard at this point, especially since we're like 9 days away.
Yeah.
It is very hard not to get like super hyped. And but as a lot have said, like, it's okay to get excited about things. If it doesn't work out, I mean, honestly, I try to think of it as it's the thought that counts, that the developers, they weren't trying to hurt people, I guess, or anything. So we got to show a little love for that. I know there's been games that have come out and people have been super hyped and just the games have flopped. I've heard all about those, and I mean that does suck. But if you're excited, this is definitely a place you can be excited about it. We're not really looking for negativity. Just, yeah, I mean, this one is what got me excited, this gameplay, because it did show that there was a lot of time and effort put into this.
Yeah.
So what about you? What's your thoughts?
I'm very excited about the combat. I'm very excited about the upgrade system. I hope it's a lot like the Dying Light 2 upgrade system, because if it is, it'll fit perfectly. If it's not, I don't know what it's going to be like. I'm very excited to see the open world. I'm definitely excited about combat, especially getting the 3 curses. I think that's what they're called. The 3, like,
the unforgivable
curses?
curses?
The unforgivable curses. I'm very excited about those. I'm wondering, like, still wondering this, especially from 10th day, if they will have online combat. Because if they do, that will be very fun, very interesting on how they do it, and all that. So that's really it. I'm mainly into combat.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll definitely see how that all goes.
Yeah. All right. Well, this was the 9th day, and be sure to go see the 8th, and see you later.
8 more days.